In this video, I'll be discussing some recent security changes to box files and how they are shared. I'll be showing you how to upgrade your box file so that it's using the embedded URL or the embedded box to display content so that users can continue to use it properly and without receiving this warning message. The issue is when you use the box share URL, so if you just select share and you grab the link to the file, and you use that within Brain Honey, users will be receiving this message warning them that they'll be losing access to this content unless they update their embedded box view. If I open up the edit button, you can see that I'm using a file or website type and that I simply just grabbed the URL to a file type. What I'm going to do is show you what this does to the user experience. So the users have to click that. Now I am currently authenticated into the system. I'm currently authenticated into Box. Let me go ahead and log out of Box so you can see what it looks like to a normal student. Okay, so a normal student would be receiving this right here where they continue to receive the warning message. However, up here, up at the top, you can see that there's a login option. I have fewer options available to me, but I'm still using the share URL. When I'm using the embed URL or the embedded URL, you can see that it's a different experience. Non-authenticated users will be able just to see the content without having to click on this warning. And this is protecting some box security on their side to prevent users from being maliciously attacked. However, we want to upgrade this share URL to be responsive, to be better experience, usable, better usability for the students. And so I'm going to show you how to do that. If you own the content that you are displaying within iLearn, if you own this content, it is a really easy process. First, you need to log in a box. So let me log in a box on a separate window. And I'm going to refresh this page. And you can see that it's giving me different options up at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the share button. When I select the share button, you can see that I'm currently using this link option right here. However, I want to be able to use the embed link. When I select the embed option, you can see that it's providing me with my window is a little small, so let me go ahead and bring this up and open it up a little bit more. So you can see that it's providing me with this entire embed code. Now this entire embed code is important if you're embedding content onto discussion boards or onto other types of item types where you got mixed content. You have the embedded box, but you also have other kind of content you're displaying as well. However, I'm using just a file or website option within iLearn to display this content. So all I need to do is grab this source. So you can see that there's a source, and then it says equals, and then double quotes, and then it has this full URL path. I'm going to grab this entire thing all the way up to the double quotes. And I'm going to copy that. So I'm going to do Control-C on a PC or Command-C on a Mac. Now that I have that selected, I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to select Edit. Let me bring it back down into View. And I'm going to change my website that I'm pointing to. And I'm going to paste in that URL that I had previously created. And I'm going to select OK. Now so you can see what the experience truly is for a student, I'm going to go ahead and log out. Okay, so I'm logging out of Box right now so I can show you how this looks to a student. I'm select Done. And you can see the page is going to reload without the warning. And now I can display, or I can see appropriately, this file. If I happen to be logged into Box at the same time, what this will do to me is it will prompt me to prove that I'm not a computer. It will say you are currently logged into a Box. As an additional security measure, please drag the cloud into position, where I can do this. So since I'm authenticated into Box, since I'm logged into Box, I'll have to do that security measure. However, for students, if they're not authenticated into Box, they will not have to do that, and the content will just display for them properly.